Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasulusham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunarahitam Sadguruntam Namami. Yes, Nithyananda, all of you.
Nithyananda, everyone.
And welcome to all of you on just after the darshan. So this is the right time that we start manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. So even though the satsang was a repetition of yesterday, in fact, Swamiji had told to see the satsang at least 4 times, actually 5 times. So that's what Swamiji we have been looking into the satsang again. And so do not forget to even watch the satsang even when you are going after the session. So make sure that you're watching it again. Swamiji already mentioned to watch it actually 5 times.
Yes, definitely. So many powerful revelations. You really need to chew on them so they can really be a part of our understanding.
All right. So with this, let's directly enter into the power of manifestation. We'll be manifesting this power of seeing picture blindfolded. So you'll be covering your eyes with the blindfold, and we'll be projecting you the image on your screen. And through the power of third eye, see every single detail of the picture, whether it is the object itself, whether the colors, whether anything related to the objects or the whole environment itself, whole setup, what the situation is, even what the experience of that whole scene is. You can share everything, even the smell, the sound. So with this, let's get ready to enter into the power manifestation. You can cover your eyes now with the blindfold or the piece of cloth.
Some of the participants are already getting ready, having the blindfold on. Requesting everyone here to join. Ma Wang Han Yu, Ma Jnana Guru Prasadini, Fabio Aya, Martin Nithyananda, yes, Nithyananda, everyone. Ma Agora Surupini Nithyananda, Ma. Yes. Great. More and more people are joining. We're requesting also all the participants who are not on camera. Ma Fufang Zhen, Luchi, Xiao Yu Huang, and Akul Lal to join us for the power manifestation. Yes, my young Yanhon is also joining. Thank you, Ma.
Nithyananda, Ma. All right. So now, sit with your head and spine in straight line. And with deep gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, with deep surrender, the infinite grace that Swamiji showers upon us, let's enter into the power manifestation. Be in that restful awareness, that complete completion space, where there's no self-doubts, no irritation, no agitation, no fears, no worries. You are in oneness with Swamiji. And from that pure space, start to chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And with this deep feeling connection with Bhagavan, in oneness with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let's enter into the manifestation. Seeing picture blindfolded. See every single detail of the picture that is being projected on your screen now. Let's begin this manifestation.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Now slowly, very slowly, you can open your eyes. You can remove your eye bands and open eyes. Yes. So with this deep restful awareness, let's take a moment and share what was revealed to you. And start to share without any hesitation. Do not think it's wrong. Anyway, it is being revealed to you. It is a manifestation. Understand? That is a manifestation. Getting it correct, getting it. So do not judge that, oh, you're not getting correct. Anything that is being shown, it is revelation through the third eye.
And also Swamiji is sharing, it is Swamiji who is manifesting this power through you. So all success and failure is anyways on him. So don't even associate yourself with the result of your power manifestation. Just make yourself available for Swamiji to flow through you.
So please go ahead and share. And all the participants on the YouTube, you can start sharing. And understand, every single time that you manifest the power, it is your connection. Every time you deepen your connection with Swamiji. Every time that you manifest the power, you deepen your surrender, the gratitude that overflows in your system. And that gratitude itself heals so much of trauma, so much of depression, so much of fears and worries that you have. Just being in that gratitude space, deep surrender, ultimately leading you to the space of pure oneness with Swamiji. Yes, you already have one sharing from Yan Hong. Black and white transportation vehicle platform, gravel road, electric poles and wires on the roadside. Thank you. Thank you, Ma, for sharing.
Yes, thank you, Mom.
Just waiting for a couple of moments as we receive sharings. All right. So now we'll be actually projecting the image that we had shown. Yes. So as you can see, it's a image. You can see very clearly it's a transportation vehicle, a bus, and you can see the roads and electrical poles. We don't see electrical poles though. And yes, platform, we definitely have the platform. Yes. So Ma Yan Hong, yes, definitely you are right, Ma. Everything that you have shared is actually spot on. So it's you can see it's a road where you can see the bus, transportation vehicle, platform. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Ma, for sharing and manifesting the powers. And even all those who have actually taken part but not shared as well. So thank you, everyone. Start sharing. All right. So with this, now we'll be entering into the next session. And the next session is going to be on how to evolve your consciousness. See, many times in the spiritual journey, we tend to remember, we get sometimes feeling that how much we have to evolve, how I'm progressing in the path. So much of even self-doubt comes. So this revelation with Swamiji and how to evolve your consciousness. So let's come to the space of listening as we enter into this revelation.
This is the continuity of last sutras. In the last few sutras, Patanjali has explained the 5 modifications of the mind which can lead to suffering or joy. The 5 modifications is right knowledge, wrong knowledge, imagination, sleep and memory. These are the 5 modifications. Please understand. Right knowledge, pramana. Wrong knowledge, viparyaya. Fantasy, imagination. And fantasy is vikalpa. Sorry, imagination is vikalpa. And fantasy is not the right word for vikalpa. Imagination is the right word for vikalpa. And sleep, nidra, and smriti, memory. These are the 5 things, 5 modifications of the mind which can lead to either pain or suffering. So Patanjali is saying in this sutra, relaxing from these patterns through constant and intensive practice of unclenching. He says relax from these 5 patterns by constant and intense practice of unclenching. Abhyasa vairagyabhyam. That's the key. I can say We moved out of Jivan Mukti culture, Jivan Mukti tradition because of these 5 modifications. Especially the imagination, sleep and memory. These 3 modifications, these 3 put together we may call it as wrong knowledge. Many times we have wrong knowledge about the world, about us and about the universal energy. Because of wrong knowledge, we move out of this great Jivan Mukti tradition, this great living enlightenment truth. Patanjali says, come back. Relax from these patterns through constant and intensive practice of unclenching. People ask me, what is the solution, Swamiji? Here Patanjali gives the solution. Abhyas Vairagyabhyam. That's the key. Abhyasa means again and again and again practice. Vairagya means having the strength. Raga means attachment. Vairagya means beyond attachment and detachment. Raga means attachment, araga means detachment, viraga means beyond attachment and detachment. Not suppressing. Suppressing is araga. He says viraga, vairagya, understand. Evolving yourself to a different consciousness, to higher consciousness. Please understand. At the age of 7, you are attached to your toys. Now, do you say you are detached from your toys? No. You are neither attached nor detached. You are evolved. You have evolved yourself from playing with toys. Now you don't say, oh, it's so difficult for me to renounce my toys. No. You don't say, it's very difficult, I have to suppress myself, control myself and throw the toys, hide it, or I have to escape to the country where toys are not sold. No. You just evolve yourself to the higher plane, to the higher consciousness. You evolve. So, Vairagya with the toys happened. Same way, raise yourself to the higher consciousness by constant practice. Constantly remembering, constantly living these great truths, this great tradition, these great ideas. I can say the ultimate technique for achieving the truth is intensity. That is what Patanjali is saying here. Be intense. Remember, all the good things happened in your life is because you are living the Jivan Mukti tradition. All the bad things happened in our life is because we moved in few places away from the tradition. Remember this, intensify, abhyasa and vairagya. As Patanjali says, come back, come back, come back. Through constant remembrance. People come and tell me, Swamiji, I am not able to meditate. I ask them, how many times you tried? 3 times I sat for 5 minutes. 40-50 years, you did not bother to control your mind. It was running around as it wants. How can you think? How can you expect it to settle down in 5 minutes of 3 sessions? Then if I dig deep, did you sit at 5 minutes continuously? No. Between I attended 2 phone calls and twice my husband called. Once my child was crying. Then where is the 5 minutes? This is what is our abhyasa. This is what is our vairagya. Please understand. This is what is our Abhyasa, patience. We don't have patience. We don't have intensity. We don't wait. We don't wait and attend the whole thing. We don't wait and imbibe the whole thing. Small story about the patience. Wife calls husband. Husband picks up the phone between the work and he says, I'm in between my work, I don't have time to chat with you. She said, no, I'll just take 2 minutes. I want to tell you something important. This guy says, no, I don't have time. I don't have patience. Quick. She says, I have good news and bad news. Which one you want? He said, I don't have much time. Tell the good news. She said, I found out the airbag in our car works. Understand? We don't have patience. We don't have patience to look into the situation, to look into our mind, to live with it. We are suffering too much. We are suffering too much without having patience, abhyasa and vairagya. Without having that abhyasa and vairagya, we are suffering too much and unable to look into the truth, unable to see into the truth. This great word, abhyasa and vairagya, you can say, this is the essence of all spiritual practice. All rituals, all traditions, all the things we do is just to cultivate abhyasa and vairagya, intensity and patience. Intensity to do things, patience to look into the things, to wait for the result. Abhyasa and vairagya, either we are restless or we are not intense. Either we are restless or we are not intense. The great truth Patanjali is trying to express today is abhyasa and vairagya, the patience. Again and again, even patience may not be the right word. Intensity and again and again trying, constant and intensive practice. Whenever you feel like moving away from Dharma, come back. People come and tell me, Swamiji, I want to give up this habit. But again and again mind goes the same way, what to do? Don't feel too guilty about your failures. Feel at least few times you are successful. Somebody came and complained to me. Swami, 10 times I fell. I said, don't bother. 11 times you stood up. That is why 10 times you fell. Remember, 11 times you stood up again. So remember and encourage yourself that so many times you are successful. So many times you are successful. Encourage yourself. Create the intensity. Create the constant practice. The abhyasa and vairagya. Let this become part of you. Whenever you move out of Dharma, out of the Jivanmukti life, come back. Come back. Again and again and again. Live sincerely. Even once you are successful, feel joyful about it. Feel blissful about it. Enjoy. Celebrate your success. You will see, you will feel again and again like coming back. Coming back and living this great tradition. Whenever you are successful in following the tradition, celebrate it. Whenever you are failure, bring yourself back Again, constantly, intensely practice the Dharma by unclenching from the wrong mental setup. Mental setup of imagination, mental setup of sleep, not only the sleep in the night, the day sleep, daydreaming, unclenching from all that, and memory, the wrong memory. Actually, right memory can lead you to bliss, but wrong memory can lead you to pain. The right memory means remembering to unclench can lead you to bliss. Wrong memory means constantly remembering the painful, suffering, suffocating things in the life. All these five, right knowledge, wrong knowledge, imagination, sleep, memory, all these five can either lead to pain or joy. So use all the five to go to the joy, to reach the bliss by constantly, intensely practicing unclutching from all these five modifications. Practice continuously unclutching. Let me describe this unclutching. This is the ultimate technique from our Vedic tradition. Whenever a thought comes, don't give meaning to it. Just remember to come back to the source from which the thoughts are coming. Relax into the silence from which the thoughts are arising. This is the ultimate meditation technique also. I have explained in many discourses, like Be Unclutched, many programs, this unclutching technique. It's available even in YouTube. If you spend a little time and study this technique and practice, it will really lead you to deep peace and bliss. You will live Vedic tradition. Please understand. Unless you yourself internalize our tradition, live the joy of our living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti, you cannot hold on to tradition, you cannot pass it on to the next generation. All the parents come to me and say, Swamiji, please give me some way, I should be able to teach this tradition to my next generation. I tell them, first you internalize. The big problem is we don't believe and we expect our next generation to believe. Our next generation is more intelligent than us. What to do? They are ready to do only things which you do, not what you say. If they see you are joyful, internalizing this tradition, you are living Jivan Mukti life, they will naturally take up. The other day, one boy, 14-year-old boy, was brought to me by the mother. The mother's complaint is, Swamiji, please tell him to listen what I am saying. First problem, I told God, how to tell. Anyhow, I told slowly, why don't you tell by yourself? She said, no, you have to tell. Finally, I asked the boy, why don't you listen to your mother? You see, I am listening. That guy was so shocked. He said, Swamiji, she herself is not happy. If I listen to all her ideas, I will also be depressed like her. I was shocked. I somehow managed that boy. I convinced him, but I was not convinced. What he is saying is true. Please understand. If you want to protect our dharma, protect our tradition and Indian culture, first thing you need to do, drink deep the divine juice. Drink the great tradition. Live it. Imbibe it. Read the scriptures. Listen to this great internalize them, live in your life. Please understand, there are hundreds, not even hundreds, thousands of rich Indians come to me and they say, Swamiji, please tell me, somehow I want to keep the tradition alive for our next generation. The other day, one devotee went to one temple, not our temple, to one temple. The devotee challenged the temple. If you bring one youngster from your community to your temple, I will give you $100,000. They are not able to bring. They are not able to bring their youngsters, their next generation. This devotee said, if you can bring one youngster from your community to your temple regularly, if you can convince him about what you are teaching, what your temple stands for, sorry, no temple teaches in the Western countries. That's a big problem. Our temples should become education centers, not only worship altars. It should become education centers. All our temples are originally made as a universities. Unfortunately, it has become just worship altars. Some places, I am really feeling sad to tell, not even worship altars, political centers. See what we have done with our temples. Hundreds of rich Indians, they come to me. Swamiji, please tell us some way how to transmit this tradition to them. How to give the family values to them. What to do? I tell them, come on, it is time. You internalize. You internalize. Internalize these great truths and show, because of these great truths you are living happily. The Vedic identity, the Vedic inner software as a utility value, prove it in your life. Only then they are going to take up, not otherwise. Hundreds of youngsters come to our temple. I ask them, why do you guys, you come here and you don't want to go to some temple or you don't want to do other traditions, but why are you here around me? They say, Swamiji, many places we are put up by seeing the politics. The moment they see the politics, they lose respect for our tradition. The whole respect is lost. Please understand, all we need is we internalizing these great truths. Run the temple for God, not for our pride. Run the temple to hold on to this tradition. Run the temples as an education centers. Run the temple to spread these great truths. When we internalize, we ourselves feel enriched, empowered, enjoying, radiating these great truths. This living enlightenment, this Jivan Mukti, our next generation will be inspired. Your whole society with which you are living will be inspired. You will also feel like supporting this Dharma. Please understand, I have seen thousands of people trying to protect the Dharma without using it. Slowly, they lose the interest to protect, or it becomes political power game. It becomes power game. Only if you yourself imbibe by practicing, if you yourself become a meditator, you yourself live these values, only then you will have constant inspiration to protect this Dharma, protect this tradition and share it with the next generation. I invite all the sanghas, organizations which are interested, which are working to protect Dharma through various ways. I invite them first experience it. Only then you will have constant inspiration to protect it. Only then you will understand why you should protect. What you are protecting or what you want to protect. Only then you will have inspiration to share it to transmit it to the next generation. So, you yourself practice little meditation, practice little yoga. One sad part I saw, yoga is accepted so much all over the world. Patanjali is the greatest spiritual master. One sad part, we ourselves don't practice. We think, oh, it's Indian, we know it. Because it's Indian, we know it. We know it. Engage my grandfather used to do, he will tell me to do it. It's okay, it's after all ours. Please understand, medicine may be yours, it may be in your bed, in the bedside cupboard, but only if you take, it will have effect. You will have effect. Just like medicine lying in the cupboard is no way going to heal you or cure you. The yoga or the great traditions lying in corner of your mind, thinking, oh, it's after all mine, I know it, we know it, is no way going to help you. Unless you live, it is not going to become part of us. So please understand, you yourself imbibe and practice, learn, let these great ideas enter you. Let you internalize these great ideas. Let you meditate a little bit and let you live the joy and bliss of living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti. Only then you will feel, you will know the reason why it should be protected. You will have tremendous inspiration to preserve it. You will have tremendous courage and energy to propagate it, to spread it. So, I call upon India and Indians all over the world, Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavaran, Nibodhata. Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. Goal is Jivan Mukti. Let you all live enlightenment. Let you all achieve and radiate living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti. Let you all achieve and radiate the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.
Yes. So only when you live the dharma, when you practice yourself, when you imbibe, you live the truth, then you'll be able to transmit it. Otherwise, it becomes a political power, or you yourself lose the interest in it. So with this wonderful revelation by Swamiji, we have come to the conclusion of today's day of the Paramashivoham. So with this, now we'll be closing. We'll be closing the day with the Purna Mantra. And of course, join us tomorrow, starting with the Nithyananda Yoga. Swamiji has again and again telling everybody to do yoga. So do not miss the yoga sessions.
Yeah, and don't forget to rewatch the satsang to really imbibe the powerful conditions that Swamiji has shared.
Yes. So with this, now bring our hands to Namaskar Mantra as we finish with the Purna Mantra, as we close with the Purna Mantra.
Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyanandam.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Nithyanandam, everyone.
Nithyananda.